One definition of love is a feeling of deep romantic or sexual attachment. When one is in love, there is always someone or something they're in love with. The two have a great relationship and an unbreakable bond with one another. While my love is not in the least bit romantic or sexual, the love I have for her is more closely defined as an intense feeling of deep attraction. My love was arranged similar to a royal wedding. In some royal weddings, the king and queen choose a partner for their prince. The prince does not always have a say in who the king and queen choose. Likewise, my parents thought it was time for my royal wedding, and the partner they chose for me was football. As you'd expect, our relationship started out quite rough. I was told to spend 2 to 3 hours a day with my new partner. I didn't know the basics, and that's the part of the reason I was uninterested. I had to learn a ton of plays, my teammates, my coaches, and a completely unique language that was specific to the team. I knew it would take a while till I came around to the idea of playing football. There was a major switch in my attitude, and it came along with my very first tackle. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was blocking for a player they call the punter. The opposing player caught the kick and was on a mission to score a 7-point touchdown. The speedster blew past everybody on my team. There was only me left. I had to take the perfect angle. In the blink of an eye, I'm within reach of him. He's about to score when I lunge towards him. I open my eyes, and all of my teammates and coaches are all cheering and giving me high fives. The final score of that game was 12-14. If I hadn't made that play, they would have won the game, and I took pride in knowing I was partly responsible for the win. After that game, I felt like the man. I started to crave the intensity and the adrenaline rush. I started to work harder every day to gain recognition from my teammates and coaches. This is the point at which my relationship with football took off. For 5 years, I had this ridiculous love for football, but in my 6th year of my marriage, I got injured. I pulled my groin in the third game and was out for the rest of the season if we didn't make the playoffs. Through sickness and in health. This is a part of an oath that you take when you get married. I was there for my team for most practices and every game. I just couldn't play. The love for football was still there, but through my sickness, I had started to fall out of shape. By the time I came back the next season, I was mentally and physically unprepared. It didn't help that I was on a new team playing with new teammates and had new coaches to earn respect from. I didn't work so hard, and eventually I stopped wanting to play by my sophomore year in high school. About 40% of marriages end in divorce, and I knew that my marriage with football was coming to an end. I had never been so passionate about something, and that made it extremely hard to go through with my divorce with football. Although the love for playing the game no longer existed, a new passion had arisen. I love sports talk shows and have a desire to pursue a career in sports radio. I guess you could say football and I are now friends with benefits.